Hello. Let me know if you can hear me well, if you can see my screen, if everything is working properly and technology is not failing us in any way. Let me know. Can everyone hear? Okay, so I've got the sign that everything is on, everything is working properly. So let's start. Hello, everyone. My name is Katya. I'm a customer success manager at Checkaso. I'm really excited for today's webinar because I'm going to show you how we improved Checkaso, what we changed, what we've poured our hearts and souls into to make your ASO flow easier. And right off the bat on the dashboard, you can see that we have changed this button here. So now you know exactly to first add the country that you would like to optimize for, and then the app. So that's an improvement. No room for mistakes here, but that's a minor thing. Now let's dig into the major stuff, the really cool features. And for today's webinar, I think I'm gonna go with Headspace because we all need one. And I'll dive right into the analysis section. So what I'm gonna do, first of all, is I'm gonna add some keywords. Let's pretend this is a freshly added app, and the first thing that you see is the welcome pack of 50 keywords. So this part remains the same, and I'm gonna hit add current list, and there you go. You have something to get you started with your keywords flow. But now let's get back to the overview section for just a second, because here's where we've introduced a new index. Now overall we have 4 indices on our platform. Each one of them guides you through your ASO journey and gives you an idea of whether you are moving in the right direction with it. So this is browse visibility index. So this index shows how visible your app is through browse and explore sections, through featured sections or similar app sections. So this index will give you an idea of whether a store, whether it is a Google Play or App Store, suggests your app to users in different collections. So definitely a channel that is worth paying attention to. So get ready with your featured applications and improving your apps overall, so that a store notices your app and thinks it's cool and recommends it to the users. But now let's take a look at how we have improved your keywords flow. So let's get back to the ASO section. And here we have these green little things that give you an idea of what was improved. And the first section is the Explorer section. So pretty much the idea remains the same. This is the place where you can check on all the keywords your app is currently indexed by a store algorithm. But we've added some new metrics here. So first of all, you have search volume. I'm going to remind you that search volume is a metric on a scale to 100, and it shows how popular a keyword is. The next thing that we've added here is the impressions metric. So this is an assessment of how many times a specific keyword was searched for. Today, any particular day, you are looking at this section. And of course, your app's position for that keyword. What else is important here? Store suggestions. So let's choose music, for example. We'll click on it. And here on the right, the system will generate all the suggestions that users see when they type in the music keyword or any other keyword for that matter. And this is a great way to expand your semantic core to get more long tail keywords into your text elements. Once again, we have the data that you're going to need to make a database decision. And if you scroll down a little bit lower, live search results for any specific keyword is also available. Now, how can you work with this section? So, first of all, you need to add keywords that are relevant to your app to the list of tracked keywords, which you can always find in the keywords analysis section, to see if they work better when you put them in the title or in the subtitle, because those are the two text elements that matter the most. And if you want to get ahead with a specific keyword, so it is a good idea to place it there. So let's take a look. So Headspace is this meditation app. They have some fitness programs as well. So what could be relevant here? So obviously, well, they do have fitness programs. So let's put it there, maybe a workout. Workout Headspace is a branded keyword, their branded keyword. So definitely your branded keyword is something that you definitely want to track. Headspace, sleep, because they have some sleep meditations, nighttime meditations. So something that users who want that kind of thing in their life, they'll search for sleep. And a health app, like mental health app, absolutely. Also, let's take a look at the keyword meditation and their variations that we are indexed by. By we, I mean Headspace today. So here's the list of all the variations of the meditation keyword that we are currently indexed by. And let's take a look at some nice meditation free. That works because they do have like a free kind of subscription plan. So something to add, absolutely. So this way you can look through all the keywords and add them to the list of your tracked keywords, taking into consideration their search volume. If it's really low, maybe not the best idea to waste your available symbols on that keyword. So pay attention to search volume and impressions, and of course rank. So later you'll be able to prioritize those keywords in your keywords analysis tab and create different folders, so it's easier for you to track all of those. Also, if you are optimizing for a country and you don't speak the language of that country, you can use this show translation button. Right now I have, it will translate everything into English currently, because I have my Checkaso account set up in English, and I'm currently optimizing for United States. So let's say we were to optimize for French, and my high school French is not enough to do ASO for any app. And if neither is yours, this is the tool that will help you understand the keywords and pick the ones that make sense, right? So let's take a look now. Oh, another thing that is really important is filters. So let's say you don't want to scroll through all the keywords your app is indexed by, because there can be thousands, literally thousands of combinations of keywords. You can set up a search volume. So you are interested in search volume in this range, and you want lower impressions and no matter the rank, and let's say you want only like long tail keywords. So it is a good idea to go for long tail, lower frequency keywords if your app is new or if it belongs to a very competitive niche. So by setting up the keywords, you make this task easier for yourself. Now you don't have to scroll through 1,000 keywords. You have just 11 of those, which you can add to the list of your tracked keywords and start from there. Also, you can always make sure that the the information for the keyword is fresh and updated and relevant. By hovering over the keyword, you will see this clock icon over here and the last update. So this way, you know you are provided with the freshest, most relevant data on keywords. Now let's take a look at the ideas section, which is great for the beginners. I mean, the Explorer section is also quite user-friendly, and the threshold for ASO specialists is kind of low with Checkaso, because I think it's really clear what to do, but with the ideas section, it really breaks down everything into small chunks. So what we've done in this section is we grouped all the keywords into categories according to different criteria that you might need when you are collecting your semantic core. So let's take a look at each section from which you can cherry pick the keywords that you want to include into your text elements. So the first group is welcome keywords, and basically this is those keywords that you first see when you add the app to the platform, but you see like 50 of them over here. You can see all the keywords that the platform automatically collected based on your app semantics, based on the competitors. So something to get you started from here. The blue ones are the ones that we have already added to the list of tracked keywords, and the number next to it is search volume. So you can pay attention to the metrics right when you are cherry picking those keywords. Now, the next group is competitors welcome keywords. So basically the same group of keywords, automatically pulled up keywords, but for the selected competitors. So you can pick into what they're being suggested. The next group is metadata keywords. So basically all the keywords from your text elements, your title, your subtitle. If we're talking about App Store, then it's also that keyword field on your App Store page. So you can take a look at those. And from my point of view, the most interesting one is the next one. It's called non-indexed keywords. And basically, these are all the keywords your competitors rank for, but your app doesn't for some reason. So you can expand the list and see every keyword you might be missing out on. Also, you will see search volume right next to it. So if it's very low, if it's 5 for a giant in its category like Headspace, maybe something to probably disregard. But guided mindfulness meditation is a great one, right? So maybe something that Headspace should pay attention to. Let's go ahead and add it to the list of our tracked keywords. Now let's take a look at the other sections. So over here, we have divided the keywords according to the position that they lead your app to. So top 5, top 6 through 10, etc., etc. Over here, you can pay attention to keywords, let's say ranking from the 11th to the 50th position, and maybe try to make them perform better and make them migrate to a group higher. That might be a nice thing to do. Let's take a look what can be done here. Bedtime stories. Well, they do have sort of stories. Anti-stress. probably something that helps you unwind. So let's add those to the list of tracked keywords as well. If you scroll down a little bit lower, you will see that we have plans to make your life even easier with search ads recommendation and branded keywords, still in the works, but coming soon. So stay tuned, please, and subscribe to our newsletter. You'll be updated on every new feature that we roll out, and we are excited for you to try every new thing that we release. If we scroll down even lower, you will see the keywords divided according to their search volume. So high search volume keywords are over here, low search volume keywords are over here. And next category is the length of the keywords. So long tail, short tail, and medium tail keywords that you can cherry pick from once again. So you don't have to scroll through that list in the Explorer section and decide, is it a long tail keyword? Is it a medium tail keyword? So you don't need to make that decision. We have already made it for you. And then we're also working on the difficulty metric. It's a highly requested feature, and we hear you. Please send us more ideas of what you want to see on the platform. So it's coming soon. I think this is it about our latest release. Let's see if we have any questions. Not at the moment, but I'll give you a couple of minutes to maybe think of something you want to ask me. I'll be happy to answer any of your questions regarding the new features, or maybe the old ones, or maybe ASO in general. Don't be shy. We're always happy to help you. Or you can tell me how your day is going, whether there is an improvement in your apps ranking. So I can see that there are no questions, but if you ever do have questions, please feel free to reach out. You can contact us through the chat on our platform, or drop us an email, support@checkaso.io. We'll be happy to tell you everything that we know in the field of App Store optimization. So thank you so much for your time. Thank you for joining the webinar, or if you're watching the recording, thank you for doing that. And I'll talk to you soon. And I never know how to finish the